Sir Steffon here. Today's view comes from the shoulders of Wisty on Reddit and Ola Gale. Ola proposed to Preston Jacobs that Tyrion was a chimera, born of two joined eggs. Without a doubt, the chimera theory is right. But looking further, is Tyrion also a product of heteropaternal superfecundation? This is where two eggs are fertilized by two separate biological fathers. Before we talk about the heteropaternal superfecundation, let's tackle the chimera stuff. This is where two embryos fuse together in the womb. Different parts of the body can have different DNA, and this is why some people have different colored eyes, like Tyrion's green and black ones. As we'll see in a moment, this is important to Jacobs because he has a very elaborate piece of tinfoil that says dragon riding and dragon hatching are X chromosome related traits. He calls this the Dragon X gene. If you have at least one Dragon X gene, you can ride. And if you have two Dragon X genes, you can hatch. You got to check out Jacob's genetics playlist, and I will definitely put a link in the description below. He attempts to explain basically every dragon rider in history and each known dragon's birth through the Dragon X gene theory. This coconut notion is rightfully on the Mount Rushmore of tinfoil theories. Okay, back to the chimera. If Tyrion is a chimera, even as a male, he can be both a dragon rider and an egg hatcher. I've approximated Jacob's diagram on the screen now. Forgive me if I mess up. The last time I had a biology class was last century. If Tyrion is the son of the Mad King, who likely carries the Dragon X gene, and if his mother got a Dragon X gene from her grandmother Roanne Weber, then Tyrion can be part double dragon, or even triple Dragon X. Though suspicious, Oberyn recounts the rumor that Tyrion is a chimera. From Storm of Swords, Tyrion 5. Your teeth were so long you could not close your mouth, and between your legs were a girl's privates as well as a boy's. Jacobs asks if Martin is really thinking about all this genetic stuff. As an answer, he gives us a few cool nuggets. Septa and Barth studied the breeding of dragons. In real life, Barth syndrome is an X chromosome-linked genetic disorder. Meleys the Monstrous had a second head sprouting from his neck. Tyrion is referred to as a gargoyle. Chimera and gargoyle can be used interchangeably when discussing architecture. Moreover, Martin often writes about genetics in his Thousand Worlds short stories. But think about it. The main plot of Game of Thrones is basically a murder mystery where the solution is genetics. Well, actually, as you probably know now, genetics wasn't the actual solution. But anyway, we're supposed to think that. I'd always patted myself on the back for being sure Tyrion's dad was the Mad King. Think about it. Surely family heritage obsessed Tywin is firing blanks, right? It would also explain the large age gap among Tywin's children. He obviously had to wait for a visit from his king. But no. Heteropaternal superfecundation is much better. When I finally wrapped my head around this, I was Archimedes running through the streets naked. Tyrion is both his father's son and not his father's son. Or more directly, the son of both his fathers. Aerys fertilizes one of the eggs, Tywin the other. This is heteropaternal superfecundation. Then the two eggs fuse. That is the chimerism. Of note, there was a prominent case of heteropaternal superfecundation in 1982. And modern DNA tests on non-identical twins that are involved in paternity suits have a very low but significant chance of coming back as heteropaternal superfecundated. Okay, so we're pretty sure that Tyrion is a chimichanga. But does he have two fathers? What do you feel about the heteropaternal superfecundation part? If you find anything that points to something beyond the chimerism and implicates two fathers, will you put it in the comments? Together we see further. And subscribe for this upcoming report on ships.